chat, we back again with another pillow talk that is highly requested. Y'all making me nervous to even make these because I feel like now I gotta outdo the last and outdo the last. But this is episode 3 of Pillow Talk. I couldn't end Vlogtober without giving you guys at least one more. I don't know if it's gonna be a regular series, you're gonna see it often, but when you do see it, just know it's gonna be some juicy stuff, okay? Because I have lived a life and I was sitting back like, what can I tell them? What can I tell them? What's like entertaining and still a good story at the same time without it getting like, bored. The name of this pillow talk is The Edible Arrangement from Hell / Captain Save-A-Ho. I don't know, man. I don't know. Roll the clip. Alright, so you guys already know I like to set the stage. So this year is 2020. I am maybe a couple of months into dental hygiene school. Somewhere in that window, I was single. Fresh off a heartbreak, so I was, trying my luck, talking to people here and there, messing around with people here and there. Nothing too serious, just kind of meeting people. So eventually I met this one person. We're gonna call this person Caleb. I met Caleb, I want to say either on Instagram or Tinder. Probably was Tinder because like one thing about me, I love me some Tinder. I just feel like it's very like adventurous to be on there and just see what's out there and what's new. Met him on Tinder, exchanged information, talked a little bit, flirted, fast forward. I'm like, shit, let's go out, let's go on a date. So we end up going to this, what's this place called? It's not open anymore in Atlanta, but Lily's. We went to Lily's. If you guys are from Atlanta, from back during that time, Lily's was the place to go. Lily's pretty much gave live DJ, hookah, drink. They had an outside patio section. Have a ball, y'all. We drinking, partying, having a hookah. Like, we ended up just having our own thing. And, I kind of started liking the dude or whatever. So, after the date, took him home to his crib. Started liking him. We was texting in between after that on the phone. We're just doing our usual 1 and 2, especially when something is fresh. You in that honeymoon phase, like, you just can't get enough of each other. So, I get the bright idea. I'm in school, right? I'm in clinicals. Supposed to be worried about cleaning teeth, but I'm worried about a man that clearly wasn't shit. But anyway, I'm in there worried about a man, just fantasizing and daydreaming, just in lust, not love, just in lust. So I get the bright idea to send this man an edible arrangement. I'm talking to him throughout the day. I'm like, yo, what's your address? Like, da-da-da. He sends it to me. He just kind of left it at that. He didn't say anything else. So the next day, because I called the same day, couldn't get it delivered in time because it was later in the afternoon. So it's like, we can do it, but we do it tomorrow around like noonish, late morning, like between 11 and 2. So I did that. Had it sent, didn't tell him it was coming. So the next day comes, I honestly truly forgot I sent the edible arrangement until I got the notification that it was delivered. I kid you guys not, about 10 minutes after it was delivered, I get a phone call from this unknown number. I don't answer, because one thing about me, I don't answer unknown numbers. I don't get my number out of lie, so if you're calling me, you're unknown, you're not welcome, or you're spam, or you're blocked, and you're trying to get through. It's either one or the other. So I finally answered the phone. Mind you, I'm in school in clinic. Sneaking on the phone. Hello. Hey, is this Dennis Walker? Yes, who's speaking? You sent the edible arrangement to somebody and there's another person on the line. I want to know who's it coming from because they saying that that's their boyfriend. There's another person on the other end of the line and they saying that that's their boyfriend. Are you kidding me? Like, be for real. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, I was gagging. I ain't gonna lie, I was gagging in school. Gagging. So, I'm like, okay. Now what? What do we do? Now what? He was like, well, they want to know if they can find out who sent them because obviously they're upset or whatever. I'm like, and then, dude was like, well, we can't legally tell them who sent what unless we get permission from you. I was like, no, I'm not interested in sharing the information. So that was the end of that conversation. About 20 minutes or so goes by. The boy that I went on a date with and sent the edible arrangements who called, he texted me like he was going off on me. He was like, why would you do that? I got a situation going on and that's not my boyfriend, but we was together at one point, we dealt with each other at one point, and I now had nowhere to go. He's talking about putting me out. I guess they was fighting back and forth. So now I'm at school distressed and I feel so bad because that shows you how good of a person I am. Because even in that, I should have been the one mad. Because why you on a date with me, you live with another nigga? You know what I'm saying? This is the Atlanta shit I be talking about. Like, if you're from Atlanta, you one of the girls or the gays, the butch, whatever you want to be, it gets real treacherous out here for us. Like, we deal with a lot of crazy shit. Not saying that other people don't, but this right here is insane. So You know, he's going off, we're going back and forth. I feel like shit. His living arrangements are now in jeopardy because I was being a gentleman and sent him some edible arrangements because I enjoyed our date. All I was saying was thank you for the good date. Hope, cheers to, like, you know what I'm saying? Cheers to many more. Child, I get the bright idea. Y'all gonna call me all types of dumb, but I was young, you know what I'm saying? That was 5 years ago. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. So what I'm about to say, don't judge me, okay? Don't hold it to me. I got a good heart. So somewhere between those conversations and texts on the phone, I was like, you know what? Pack your shit. I'm coming to get you. You can stay with me. Yep, I said that. I know, dumb. I feel like my writer scientist when she with Thug and just need to leave Thug alone. But anyway, so I was like, when I get out of school, I'm gonna come by there, help you get your shit, yada yada. So on my way over there, it's like a 20-minute drive right from school. On my way over there, I'm like, what if this man try to fight me? What if he got a gun? Like, I don't know what I'm going into, but I feel obligated to do this, at least right now, because I'm the reason that he's in that situation. But when in reality, when I look back at it after the situation, I should have never did anything. I should have just started talking to him. But you know, young and dumb. So I go over there. He's like bringing stuff in and out to the car. The guy's standing at the door. So at this point, I'm like, is he gonna come out? So no, I asked the dude. I was like, is he confrontational? Because if I gotta fight, I mean, I don't mind, but like, it ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fighting no man. This sounds so bad saying this out loud, but he's at the door. He's on the phone with somebody. I don't know. He was like, yeah, he talked to his family members, his cousin, them. They finna come over here. I'm like, come over here and do what? Like, what? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I'm like, you need to hurry up and get your shit so we can go. So eventually he get his stuff, and the boy kind of like arguing with him at the door. So I'm sitting in the car just looking like this, and he finally gets in the car, packed my Lexus out, baby. That 4-door sedan was packed out, boots, God down. Like, it was to the roof. He had so much shit. I was like, for somebody that ain't got no place to stay, you sure got a lot of shit. You got a lot of shit for somebody who's like homeless. No shade. All shade. So Caleb gets in the car, we're talking, you know, I apologize. You know, he's like, he's sorry he put me in this situation. We get to my crib, you know, we transporting the stuff to and from the car to my apartment, and we get settled in. You know what I'm saying? It was cute. It was fun for like a week. And then apparently he was like, oh, I forgot to tell you, you know, I don't have a car, and I gotta get to work. No problem. I'm like, all right, where you work at? Oh, I work on the side of town where I was living there with the guy. So you work out there close to where you used to stay. Got it. So I'm like, what's the address? He give me the address, y'all. This shit is like 30 minutes one way. So that's an hour round trip. All right, whatever. Cool. Mind you, he worked the late night shift, which was like from, I want to say, I used to take him from like 6:37, and he used to get off at like midnight. The first day I dropped him off to work and shit to and from, it was so cute, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, with my man at work, I gotta pick my man up. Like, you know, I'm just like, just like, what? So after a while, that shit got kind of old. It got kind of fucking old. I'm like, okay, girl, like, what we doing? Like, you giving up, I mean, you giving up the goods, but this ain't free. Like, eventually it just got kind of weird because I would wake up and he would be there, and it's like it was like a fever dream. The whole thing was a freaking fever dream. He was there, he'd be in the bathroom too long, I'm running out of tissue paper early. He wasn't a dirty person, so I can't say that he's very clean. He was always on the phone late at night, his friends gossiping, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very like secluded person. Like, I be in my bubble, as y'all can see. I do my thing, and that's it. So having somebody else in my space is very hard for me. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, like, what is this? I want to say it went on for about maybe 2 weeks, maybe pushing it 3. So that last week, I took him to work, and he was texting me and stuff, you know, knowing we flirt. He sent me like pictures and shit, you know, little cute shit. And I was like, I can't do this. He was like, I didn't actually do it. You know what I'm saying? He was just going on this whole tangent, but I didn't actually do this. You volunteered, da da da. You felt obligated because of what you did. Like, he tried to flip it on me. I'm like, bro, like, you put me in that situation. I asked you on a date, you agreed, and now here we are because you lied and said you were single when you, in fact, you were not single. Let's look up the definition of single. Let's look it up right motherfucking now. Single, adjective. Only one, not one of several. Example, single, red rose. Number 2, unmarried or not involved in a stable sexual relationship, aka a single mother. Noun, an individual person or thing rather than part of a pair or a group. Shall we proceed and go on? Like, You alluded to the fact that you were single when in fact you actually were not, which in fact led you to being homeless without a place to stay. Now you shacked up with a nigga that you cheated with, who took you on a date and sent you an edible range because he was trying to be a gentleman, and you got him in some shit. Now that I don't want to take you to and from work or have you in my space 24/7, when in actuality we really don't know each other, we just freaking met, and we're in lust. So when I tell him that, hey, I'm not interested anymore, like this is too much for me, he comes with attitude, well, I'm finna leave work early and my friend gonna meet me at your house and then I'm just gonna get my stuff, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry to be a bother to you. Like, just went on and on and on and on and on and on. Like Erykah Badu. So he gets to the crib, it's mad silent. He like, I'm downstairs. So I go downstairs because I never gave him a key. Ain't nobody ain't paying no bills in this crib getting a key to anything. If you ain't on that lease, you ain't getting no key. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good anything is going. You're not getting the key. Get your own stuff. So he gets to the crib. I go downstairs, let him up, and it's like silent. We didn't say anything to each other. We didn't say not one word to each other. He came in, moving stuff around, slamming it, dragging all his totes out, his garbage bags, and all this other stuff. I had even got a nigga one little drawer. Like, put your drawers in here. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of decorum. Took his stuff out the drawer, packed it up for him, had it by the door. I'm on the couch watching TV like this. Eventually get all this stuff. He's like, I'm gone, that's it. Thank you for everything. And pretty much that was that. And listen. Now I know some of y'all are like, Dennis, I'm so disappointed in you. Why would you do something like that? And I feel like when you are like in a vulnerable state and all you want is love, and you go through such a harsh breakup and you still out there trying to fight and find like some type of, I don't even know, like what would I call it? I don't know, you just out there trying to find some type of connection. We can say connection, some type of connection. And when somebody kind of give you a glimpse of something that you want, they do all the right things in that moment, you just kind of go for it. And when also you're a good person and you feel like you're the cause of something when in actuality you weren't, you just kind of, I just kind of had time to sit back and think about it. But the crazy part is, I feel like there's a lot of people in that situation, especially in the gay community, that like meet somebody, you like them, next thing you know y'all living together in weird circumstances, under weird circumstances, and it's just, some people just never say anything and they just end up in this dark space with this person they don't want to be with, and now they're cheating back and forth, but y'all got feelings for each other because y'all living together and seeing each other every day and occasionally fucking because it's convenient. But then you meet somebody outside of that person because you really don't like them, they're just convenient and you need some place to stay. It becomes this thing, and that brings me to another story time. Oh, I just forgot about this. Y'all might get another one. I'm gonna say that. But that's the end of that pillow talk. It was simple, straight to the point. So that's the end of this pillow talk. That was straight, simple to the point. I just had to get that story out because I almost forgot about that one. That was a good one. It was cute. It was fun. Tonight, I forgot to introduce the wine at the beginning because it was not in here. But as I was telling the story, I was like, oh, I need my drink. This is 11.1 alcohol percentage. This is the Beatbox Fruit Punch wine. This is very good, y'all. It's not strong, it tastes just like juice, and I'm actually in love with it. This is my first time having this. I saw it in the store, I was like, let me try something different. You can't have pillow talk without a glass of wine or champagne. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and we're almost done with Vlogtober. All right, love you.